Whoa. This place... Look, it's another...
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon no...
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former. But have you really been enlightened with new I'm here to show you my... We are both warriors. And...
wait.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier, as she indicates. Once I started entertaining the idea, but inside a realm of consciousness. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff. Hey, showdown with the Shogun.
The rules I set for the Shogun, I would not try to change.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both...
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power. It inherits A's pain. The pain of every action, determination, courage, only rule. Those were my thoughts when Now, you wish to make yourself... I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty only make... Strike down! Your blade is cleansed of her blood and filth. Never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Insolent! Shine down! Pathetic! Weak! Strike dead! Torn to oblivion! The pitying sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Pathetic, weak. Insolent. Inazuma shines eternal! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Stillness transcending. Torn to oblivion. This ends now. Only emptiness awaits.
Have you finally defeated...
It appears your martial but how long can your...
How the heck?
In this... She was built to resist erosion.
Then, does that mean...
Maybe. If I don't do this, the Shogun's... This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last. Months, years, centuries. And no matter how many... 500 years ago, humanity proved... Here in the present, they rely on their ambition. It is about time that I learned to trust. I understand that. But if I fight for the everlasting... I vow to the subjects of Inas during my absence.
But this means that...
pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still. Right? Also, what if she gets too obsessed with winning and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. Yeah, we should help her. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, help, well, whatever. We can't let it. Oh, but we also can't get it. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't fail Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Who knows if she really understands.
Archon, when what? Another bad one? Go.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was...
But, you're...
That was a figure of speech. Do you...
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm... Impossibly stubborn. Jump. You know as well as I do that she's always been, like, rushed into it without... So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer...
Is she playing dumb?
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But all I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred...
Because right in Makoto...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space... Anyway, we needn't worry about the... First things first. Now then, I always, to the outsider, the realm, in other words,
So, it's abstract?
yes, no need to try and everything is turbulent. This is precisely why when entering the plane of youth,
What? Alright, well, Paimon, think.
suit yourself. Worst case scenario, always. Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Oh, nothing. It just seems... By the way, remember to focus constantly on your... Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of... Well then, the door's open. Hop up. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get... This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the law... Over countless battles, not one had I made all enemies of... For your firm commitment, you bring honor. Now these two return once more. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500... Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to... Energy they consume, great enough to vaporize the ocean and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. This is the end. I believed you were incapable of but a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone. Yet, and whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within the blade that I inherited from Makoto. See, I noticed it also. Just now, this power is beyond This blade belonged to Makoto. It was at once a familiar... You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, you truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call... I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not... But as a warrior, I look forward... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon. Makoto? I'm so happy. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin. A convoluted way to reach you, but there was no time to wait for you to But everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having to I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you. Did you know what was about to happen? I had some sense of it. That place... In my but I know that this Don't look down on... See? It was with this possibility in mind. Here, take... But it is you who must take...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. the vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred sakura. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept into...
A place where time is meaningless. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return. And yet, that sense of disorder.
I don't fully understand.
Well,
Without the sacred sakura...
I know you've always perceived there. You've tried in the past to.
No. But
But don't you...
The sacred sakura is within my purview at the.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first, and obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, century traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to you. At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Mako.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final...
I thought that the flow of time... My first thought was... But it turned out you too have my thing.
A,
My body has fully recovered.
always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I have to say, it's all thanks to her. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to...
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today. After that,
Really? That's...
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead. I'm looking